So what can we all do? We're just individuals, and we're all suffering today, aren't we? There's a video on YouTube by Dr. Robert Reich, distinguished former Harvard economist, under the name Aftershock. And you should look at it. It convinced me that the problems we're suffering have deep-seated structural roots, and it won't be easy to change them anytime soon. But we still have our own arms and legs. Those of us who are healthy, those of us who are maybe not secure, but better off than others, instead of trying to get one up on the next guy, instead of dog eat dog, we could begin to change the climate of fear in our society. I recently read about a survey of young Americans getting health insurance for the first time under the Affordable Care Act. And even the ones who didn't have to use it because they were young and healthy strongly liked it. And one young man said, "It let me know that civility has returned to our society." Civility, the very basis of civilization in all societies. How we care about one another, what we do for one another, reaching out instead of staying isolated. We've tried to do it through our governments, but they couldn't do it alone, and now much of that is crumbling, I have argued in these videos. But you can still get out there and care. That lonely, maybe eccentric old man or woman living in a little basement apartment or even a rented room, go. They may resist you at first till you go away, but be persistent. Make sure they know you want to know they're all right and that they're not suffering lack of anything vital. And if they will let you, do things for them. Maybe help them around for an hour or so. Cook their meals if necessary. Even shop for their groceries. Even maybe pay for the groceries a bit out of your pocket if you can. And you'll help civility return, and you may save the life of a very vulnerable senior, because medical care in the simple sense isn't all that counts in the end. And I do hope that you won't stop there, but you'll start talking to your neighbors again, because somebody needs to start spreading the word. It has to start through our society. I was hopeful that all the protests against Donald Trump's harsh laws in the United States, millions and millions of people in cities all across America, although they're being put down harshly where they can, might get people talking to one another at least, including groups that have been hostile to one another, feminists, anti-feminists, what have you, and just try to get that dialogue going, try to begin to restore civility, is what I'm asking for. And spread the word, please. Even if, like I was, you're wrong about the extent to which it's already happened, it's happening. Services are crumbling away. People are being abandoned, especially the weak and the lonely and the elderly. So please reach out. My late father lived through the roaring 20s. He was in college and saw the cold, I'm all right, Jack attitude give way in the dirty 30s of the Depression to a whole different attitude as people realized the government couldn't fix it all, and they started caring more. First about families. That cranky family member was given shelter and food, even though most people didn't like him in the family. Neighbors reached out to neighbors and checked up on them and found out if they were okay, and what little they had they shared if they could at all. If we get back to that, perhaps we won't worry so much about what people deserve. Please read Robert Frost's poem The Hired Man about the difference between entitlement and what we don't have to deserve as the basis of home. Thank you for paying attention to this video, and as always, good luck. Thank you.